Let me begin with 3 facts. Fact number 1, America is the richest country in the history of the world. But we can't afford to do many of the things we need to do, from repairing our roads to providing universal health care and giving every American child a world-class education. Fact 2, for the last 40 years, the super rich, now I'm talking about the richest 0.1% of Americans, or about 175,000 households, have accumulated a large share of the nation's economic gains. Take a look at this graph. In 1980, the richest 0.1% owned less than 10% of the nation's total wealth. Today, they own 20%. The share owned by the richest 400 has grown even faster, jumping from less than 1% to 3.5%. And as of 2018, they now pay a lower overall tax rate than any other income group in the country, in part due to Donald Trump's massive tax cuts for billionaires and corporations. Not incidentally, Donald Trump is number 275 on this list. The 3 richest Americans have more wealth than the bottom half of Americans put together. Jeff Bezos alone has $110 billion. A billion is 1,000 million dollars. 110 billion is 110,000 million dollars. It's hard to even wrap your head around a number that big. Fact number 3, the accumulation of wealth at the top is gathering speed and momentum because great wealth compounds as it generates more income and wealth. Since this video started, Jeff Bezos has made $298,000 from doing nothing but watching his wealth grow. Look, while the wealth of the top 1% nearly tripled over the last 20 years, it barely budged for the middle class, and it went negative for the bottom 10%. As you see here, the racial wealth gap has also widened, with a median white family owning 10 times more wealth than the median black family. So what about a tax on the super wealthy, as Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders have proposed? Wealth taxes are not new. Local governments already tax wealth through the property tax, and Washington taxes wealth through the estate tax. But the property tax hits mainly the middle and working class, and Republicans have pretty much done away with the estate tax. Warren's plan would charge 2 cents on every dollar of wealth in excess of $50 million paid annually, and 3 cents on every dollar of wealth over $1 billion. Now, this may not sound like much, but given how much wealth is now concentrated at the top, the tax would generate an estimated $2.75 trillion over 10 years. With that money, we could pay for universal child care and free public college and cancel student debt for 75% of those who have it. Sanders' plan would start at a lower threshold, charging 1 cent on every dollar of wealth between 32 million and 50 million, increasing to 2 cents on the dollar above 50 million, and then on up, reaching 8 cents on the dollar on wealth in excess of $10 billion. In 15 years, his plan would cut in half the typical billionaire's wealth. This would pay for Sanders' housing and child care plans and part of his Medicare for All plan. Neither of these plans would cause America's super rich a great deal of pain. They'd still be doing quite well, thank you. And they'd still have every incentive to work hard and innovate. If the Warren tax had been in effect since 1982, Jeff Bezos would today be worth $86.8 billion rather than $160 billion, his pre-divorce valuation. Bill Gates would be worth $36.4 billion rather than $97 billion. And Warren Buffett would be worth $29.6 billion rather than $88.3 billion. If the Sanders tax had been in effect since 1982, these super billionaires would be worth somewhat less, but still in the thousands of millions of dollars. Now, to be sure, the super rich have ways to avoid paying that kind of money in taxes, such as putting their wealth into foreign tax havens. But in recent years, Congress has given the IRS more tools to track down offshore assets. including the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, which requires wealthy taxpayers living in the United States to file information about offshore assets. This act needs to be enforced. But what about rich Americans who want to renounce their citizenship? Both Warren's and Sanders' plans impose a 40% exit tax on Americans worth more than $50 million who renounce their citizenship. Sanders' exit tax would rise to 60% on wealth exceeding $1 billion. A tax on the super wealthy would not only give us the means to do what America needs to do, but it would also help reduce the scandalous level of inequality in America. It's an idea whose time has come. By the end of this video, Jeff Bezos will have made nearly $1 million. So what do you think? Is it time for America to implement a robust wealth tax? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video informative, please also watch our video, Why We Need a Wealth Tax. As always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one.